Once upon a time, there lived in a jungle a very intelligent sheep by the name of Sipo Mamo Khamyuma. A wolf too lived in that jungle. The wolf was very evil. He had his eye on the sheep, but much as he tried, he never ever had gotten the chance of pouncing on her. Once it so happened that while grazing, the sheep wandered far away. The wolf was following her. On seeing that there was no one close by, he said to the sheep, "Now where will you go? Today I shall eat you." Suddenly, on seeing the wolf in front of her, the sheep was scared, but she did not show her fear. An idea formed in her mind. She said to the wolf, "That's it. That's all. You can surely eat me. But brother, I have one condition." The wolf was thrilled. He said, "What is it?" The sheep replied, "First you dig a hole in the ground, fill it with water and wash your feet properly. After that you may eat me. Right now there's a lot of mud on your feet and mouth. You will not find my meat tasty. Until then I shall eat some more grass and become even healthier. Is that fine?" The wolf said, "Fine, fine." And he made his way towards the river. He said to the river, "Look here, I want to wash my mouth and feet. You make a hole and fill it with water for me. After washing my feet and mouth, I shall eat Sipo Mamo Khamyuma." The river said, "But to dig a hole you need something sharp. First go and bring me a deer's horns." "Is that so? Then I shall bring you the horns immediately." The wolf went to the deer. He said to the deer, "Dear, dear, give me your horns." The deer asked, "Why do you need my horns?" "I want to dig a hole by the river bank with your horns. Then water will fill up the hole, and I shall clean my feet and mouth with the water. And then I shall eat Sipo Mamo Khamyuma." "That's good. I shall happily give you my horns. But for that you will have to bring a wild dog." The wolf went to the wild dog and said, "Friend, I need your help. You must kill the deer so I can get his horns. With his horns, I shall dig a hole on the river bank. Then I shall wash my feet and mouth with the water and then eat Sipo Mamo Khamyuma." The dog said, "I must admit your idea is very good. But to kill the deer, I must have some strength in my body. For that you will have to bring me a cow's milk." The wolf agreed with the dog. He went to the cow and said, "Please give me your milk so that the dog can drink your milk and become strong. He can then kill the deer. I shall take the deer's horns, and with the horns I can dig a hole by the river bank. Then with the water in the hole I shall wash my mouth and feet and then eat Sipo Mamo Khamyuma. I'm starving, so please give me your milk quickly." On hearing this, the cow said, "Brother, first get me some grass. Only then shall I be able to give you milk." The wolf then said to the grass, "Grass, grass, you come with me. The cow shall eat you. Then she will give me milk. On drinking the milk, the dog will become strong and he will kill the deer. Then I shall take the deer horns and dig a hole on the river bank. I shall wash my mouth and feet and then eat Sipo Mamo." The grass said to the wolf, "Oh friend, I shall gladly come along with you. But first you must get a sickle to cut me. So please go and get a sickle." The wolf went to the sickle and narrated the entire story. The sickle said, "To cut the grass, my blade must be sharp. You will have to go and bring the blacksmith." The wolf then went running to the blacksmith. He said to the blacksmith, "Blacksmith, blacksmith, quickly come and sharpen the sickle's blade. Then I shall cut the grass and feed it to the cow. The cow will give me milk, which I shall give to the dog, who will then kill the deer. Then with the deer's horns I shall dig a hole on the river bank. I shall wash my mouth and feet with the water in the hole, and then I shall teach that Sipo Mamo such a lesson. Sure, I shall sharpen the sickle so well, you just watch. But you will have to do one thing. You will have to bring for me the meat of an animal called the yak. Only then will I be able to sharpen the sickle." On hearing the blacksmith, the wolf went running to the yak. He narrated the entire story to the yak and asked him for his meat. On hearing the wolf, the yak became very angry. I shall not give my meat for a lowly animal like you. The yak then pointed his horns at the wolf and ran towards him. He attacked the wolf with his horns and killed him. Sipo Mamo Kamyuma was thrilled on hearing about the wolf's death. She danced in joy. She was now able to roam the jungle without fear.